Good morning. Draw the electropneumatic circuit diagram for A plus B plus A minus and B minus operation using 5/2 double solenoid valve. So, four operations, and we have to use the double solenoid valves, 5/2 double solenoid valves. As per the given operation, first operation of the individual cylinder, we decide and draw the position of the pistons on the left hand side. 5/2 D.C.V. we use here to 5/2 D.C.V. You can see here this is a 5/2 D.C.V. and on each side of this D.C.V. we found Y1 is the solenoid, Y2 is the solenoid. Here also for the cylinder number 2 we are using 5/2 D.C.V. and here Y3 and Y4 these are the solenoid. So as per the given information available here, we will found that this Y1 solenoid will be responsible for this position, shifting of this position from left to right. So by default we can say this Y1 is responsible for A plus operation, and Y2 which will be also responsible to shift this position from this side to this side, the right to left hand side. So Y2 is responsible for A minus operation. Same we can say here, Y3 is responsible for B plus operation and Y4 is responsible for B minus operation. Here we have to take care of one thing, that when you actuate the solenoid Y1, at that time we must see that we must know that the Y2 is de-energized. So at a time these two solenoids cannot be actuated, not be energized we can say. So when the operation A plus completed, that is Y1 is energized, the piston we can say piston will be moved from the left hand side to the right hand side, that is it will touches to the S2. So as per the given sequence of operation we found that S1 and this S3 these are initially actuated. Okay, and as for the concept, basic idea behind the sequence of operation, we know that every operation will be actuated by the previous operation. So here if you see here A plus B plus A minus and B minus, so for this operation suppose A plus operation, so last operation is the B minus operation. So what happened at the end of the last operation, that is B minus operation, will be helped to activate the A plus operation. So here we can say B minus operation, last operation, here S3. S3 is the limit switch which is actuated. So this S3 will be used for this A plus operation. Same we can see for the B plus operation. What happened at the end of the A plus operation? So here you can see here for A plus operation we are using the S3, for B plus operation we are using the S2, for A minus operation we are using the S4, and for B plus operation we are using the S1. So here we can see to which operation will be activated by the end of the which limit switch that we see. Now here we are dividing this sequence of operation into two groups, K plus K1 and K2. So here we are taking care of the rules for the forming the group. No single cylinder will belongs to the one group. That is, no two operations of the single cylinder belongs to one group. So we divide into the minimum number of groups. We can divide into 4, but we have to use the relays K1, K2, K3, K4 for the 4 operation. So besides using the 4 relays, it is better to use the 2 relays K1 and K2. So A plus B plus belongs to K1 group, A minus and B minus belongs to the K2 group. So K1 relay will be responsible for A plus and B plus operation, K2 relay will be responsible for A minus and B minus operation. So we have to use this K1 to energize the relays, the solenoids Y1 and Y3, and while the K2 will be used, K2 these relays will be used to energize the solenoids Y2 and Y4. So for drawing the circuit diagram, we have to draw the two parallel lines. One line is 24 volt and another line is 0 volt. So you can see here 0 volt. Now see here in the first branch, you see here first branch will be for the first relay, that is a K1. So it is mandatory to use the normal switches and toggle switches. This is a push button type switch. Then always we have to mention the name of the limit switch which is actuated at the end of the last operation. So this is the S3, which is the limit switch actuated at the end of the last operation, that is a B minus. So in the first branch B minus is, that is S3 is here. Then we have to consider the relay, first group relay, that is a K1. Now you can see here I provided one more branch here, which where there is a one more contact K1. So why there is a necessity of this K1, this arm, this branch provided to this one, it is the switch. This is also the contact. This is also the contact, and that contact is called as the latching, because when you are pushing this button, it is a momentary contact. When you are pushing this button, it is already closed, it will be on. Okay, it will be on. Now what happened? As it will be on K1, the contacts related with the K1 relay will be closed, which are normally open, and which will be open, which are normally closed. So here what happened? So if I push this button, what happened? It will be momentary closed. Then okay, K1 will be energized, K1 will be on, this will be also closed. But whenever this momentary contact will be open, this will be also off. So what happens? So to avoid this situation, we are using this latching. So latching is very important. So here in the first we have to see the toggle switch, normal switch, S3, the limit switch actuated at the end of the last operation, then K1. Okay, I show here some space. I am not continued, some blank space is there. You can see here thereafter. So this one is for the K1. Now we have to think about the K2. K2 is the relay, or we can say this is a momentary switch for the group number 2, K2. So here first we have to draw here the K1 relay switch of the first group. Then what happened at the end of the last operation? So in the K1 group, next operation, last operation in the K1 group is the B plus. So at the end of the B plus, we can see that at the end of the B plus, here we can see the S4 is actuated. So we have to consider here S4. Then as usual, I consider here the latching is there, and here the K2. So normally you can see if I push this button, it is already closed. Suppose okay, it is also closed, K1 will be closed, it will be closed, it will be also closed. And you can see on the right hand side K1, it will be also closed. So as it will be closed, Y1 will be energized. Y1 will be energized, you can see, and as the Y1 will be energized, you can see here this position will be shifted on the right hand side, and we can see here this connection will be here, and the here will be supplied from the left hand side. Piston will be moved to the right hand side and touches to the S2. So you can see here the next operation is a B plus. Okay, you can see here B plus. So here I consider the K1, because K1 A plus B plus belongs to the first group. So K1 is already closed. So when the A plus operation completed, you touches to the S2. So as this one is already closed, it will be also closed. So Y3 will be energized, and you can see here B plus operation will be completed, and it touches to the S4. So see here student, A minus operation is the next operation. So here rule is that when you are making the groups, okay, S4 is the last operation. You can see here this one S4 will be closed, K1 will be also already closed, it will be closed. So K2 will be on. As the K2 will be on, this K2 will be closed, and contact related with the K2 will be closed. Now you can see here as this K2 will be closed, it will be also closed, and what happened? This Y2 will be energized. You can see this Y2 will be energized. So as the Y2 will be energized, what happened? A minus operation will be completed. So we have to take care that when the Y2 will be energized, Y1 must be de-energized. So to de-energize my Y1 we have to switch off the K1. So how to switch off the K1? So we can put here, you can see here, this one is the normally close contact of the relay K2. So as it will be, this will be, see here, you can see here it will be on. This contacts related to the K2 will be also on and it will be open. So as it will be open, this K1 will be also de-energized, it will be off. As it will be off, the contacts related with the K1 which were closed, it will be open and the Y1 and Y3 will be de-energized. So in this way, as the Y1 and Y3 will be de-energized, the K2, we can come back, K2 which will be closed, Y2 will be energized, Y1, that is A minus operation, will be completed and this will be touches to the S1. So you can see here touches to the S1 which is a normally, we can say it is initially actuated. So it is already closed, it is also closed, the Y4 operation will be completed. So Y4 will be responsible for B minus operation. So in this way, A plus, B plus, A minus and B minus operation will be completed.